Welcome to my views on news. Another video for you. Firstly, an update on the ongoing talks between Tigray regional government and Ethiopian federal government. 6-day long talks are going to come to a close in coming hours. Sunday is the last day of talks, viewers. Has there been any progress so far? One update for you. And secondly, Adwa, a town, strategic town in Tigray under the control of Eritrean military and Ethiopian National Defense Force. On Sunday, a meeting is going to be held between ENDF and EDF and residents of the town. Why was this meeting called? What is going to be discussed at Sunday's meeting in Adwa? And lastly, was Tigrayans are protesting against the United Arab Emirates UAE. Two protests were held in the last 24 hours, one in the US and the other in the UK. Both were held at two airports against the United Arab Emirates. Firstly, viewers, 6-day long talks are going to come to an end in coming hours between Tigray regional government and Ethiopian federal government. Talks are being held in South Africa. Sunday is the last day of these talks. And we know that international players are involved in these talks. US main player, EU not part of these talks, UN part of the talks, African Union too, and three African renowned personalities: Uhuru Kenyatta, Fomzile and Olusegun Obasanjo are leading the talks. Any progress? Firstly, if you analyze the statements of Ethiopian government officials, it seems that no considerable progress has been made. We have seen statements of Taidandia, of Milaku Elebel, Ethiopian Minister of Industry. Just 2 hours ago, the two spoke and they criticized the West, and they said that disarmament of TDF is the only solution, that Ethiopia will not be Syria, Iraq or Libya. Under the guise of humanitarian aid and international laws, no one can interfere in Ethiopian internal matters. That is what is being said by Ethiopian government official ministers. But what is happening in South Africa? One update, reportedly, Ethiopian Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Demeke Mekonnen has left for South Africa from Addis Ababa, Ethiopian capital. Though unconfirmed, because no official statement from the government so far. Demeke was seen on Saturday morning addressing African Youth Conference, which was held in Addis Ababa. After that, reportedly, he departed for South Africa. Again, no official confirmation. If Demeke is the head of a committee of negotiators announced by Ethiopian federal government around 3 months ago, though he has not been part of 6-day long talks. On behalf of Ethiopian government, lower level delegation is representing the government. But if Demeke has flown to South Africa, it means some progress has been made. So maybe in coming hours, we could see announcement of some progress made. That is why perhaps Demeke has been called in South Africa. Is there going to be some sort of agreement between Tigray representatives and Ethiopian federal government representatives in South Africa on Sunday? And for some signing ceremony, Demeke was called to South Africa. It's not clear. No official confirmation, but reportedly, Damake is in South Africa because Ethiopian delegation was not a fully empowered delegation. Tigray's delegation, led by Getachew and Sadkan, was a fully empowered delegation which was empowered to make decisions while in South Africa. On the other hand, Ethiopian government's delegation was without the chairman of the Committee of Negotiators, Demake. That is why he was called to South Africa, where he has arrived reportedly. So his arrival indicates that some progress has been made. In coming hours, we'll see the nature, the extent of the progress made. Secondly, viewers, Adwa, Tigray strategic city, which is scene of battles between Tigray forces and Ethiopian National Defense Force, Eritrean military. EDF, ENDF's advance in Tigray along B30 highway towards A2 highway has been checked in Adwa. From Adwa, military advance in eastern and southern directions has been repelled by Tigray forces. And Tigray forces have hit EDF and ENDF inside Adwa as well. That is why on Sunday, a meeting is due to be held between Adwa residents and EDF and ENDF members. Mainly ENDF members will be part of this meeting. Why was this meeting called? The meeting was called because Tigray forces are receiving support from Adwa city. They managed to enter Adwa city 2 days ago. They attacked some ENDF, EDF convoys there. And government wants locals to support ENDF. That is why a meeting has been called. Maybe some sort of interim setup could also be announced in Adwa, but it's too early to say. So far, government wants to dry up the support for TDF in Adwa town. Town is very strategic because if EDF and ENDF want to enter central Tigray, they'll have to remain in control of Adwa. And areas to the west of Adwa are also being hit by Tigray forces like Selalega, Kromare. So it means that EDF and ENDF, they are in a difficult position in Adwa. They want support of locals. They want locals to give information to EDF and ENDF about Tigray fighters if they are in the town. Thirdly, because Tigrayans are protesting against the UAE, United Arab Emirates, which provided drones, Chinese wing-long drones to Ethiopian government last year. Drones, munitions, other military supplies were sent by the UAE to Ethiopian government last year. And Chinese combat wing-long drones, Turkish TB2 drones played a key role in making TDF retreat from Amhara far regions last year. Tigrayans are protesting. They say that UAE is once again supporting Ethiopian federal government. In recent hours, Tigrayan diaspora community protested at LAX airport, Los Angeles International Airport in the US, in front of UAE airline office. Same happened in front of Heathrow Airport of the UK, where Tigrayans chanted slogans against the United Arab Emirates, stop supporting genocide of Tigrayans, UAE. That is what was chanted by protesters in the UK and in US today. Yes, Tigrayans want UAE and Turkey to stop support for Ethiopian federal government. I think in coming days, economic support will be more significant than military support. Ethiopian government is going to need economic assistance in coming days, especially if talks failed. If talks fail, UAE's role will be crucial. Ethiopia is looking towards UAE for financial aid. And if Ethiopia uh, can manage to survive this economic crunch, it will need some sort of financial aid from a country. Not likely from the EU, US, if talks fail. So Ethiopia will be looking towards Middle Eastern countries. So UAE's role is going to be crucial in coming days. Watch the videos showing Tigrayans protesting in the US at LAX airport and in the UK at Heathrow airport. Thank you for watching.